Alright, what is up guys? Thank you for clicking on this video and watching the next series in the JDM scooter build. So today I got two things in the mail. One was very important and one is just nice to have. So first things first, I got the drive belt in the mail so I can officially drive this bitch. If you see right there, there's the $17 eBay belt, and in order to get this on, all this is a big old fucking spring right here. So all I had to do was squeeze it really hard with both hands, fit the belt in, and then I just kind of I used these to kind of hold the belt while I pulled it. And once I got got this side in enough to hold this open, I could pull the belt to stretch this open more. It was kind of a pain in the ass, but not that bad. But as soon as I was trying to drive it, the carburetor wanted to start acting up again. So I have everything completely taken apart right now. And sorry for the wind noise. And in my parts washer, I have the carburetor sitting under this, and then I have the jets and the little diaphragm thing sitting in my parts washer, and I have it just blowing them in the corner so it'll clean it out. And then the other thing I got in the mail, I ordered two of these light things, two of these reels, because they were pretty cheap and I use these a lot. So these are lights. There's two reasons why I got these lights, and the first reason being, you know, like Hot Boy, Underglow, blue, you know, it'll look cool. And the second reason is, whenever you're on a little baby scooter that driving down the road, you know, whatever, at night, people aren't really gonna see you. And since the body panels with the reflectors don't want to stick on, I don't really have anything to kind of let people know other than my little baby brake light and then my headlight. So what I plan on doing with this LED light strip is putting it all around the bottom of the scooter, so that way I light the road up blue and you can definitely see me, kind of like how those Polaris slingshots are. You know how people just go balls deep in the fucking light. So let me go ahead and show you what this looks like. So if I get the power and ground and put them right here, you can see how they light up blue. There we go. And that'll be all over the bottom of the scooter. I'm just gonna follow this frame rail all the way down and just go along the whole bottom part of the scooter. I might do it differently once I actually get there, but other than that, I just kind of wanted to show you this, and I'm gonna put this to a little switch just in case, because I don't know the legality aspect. I know on cars it's illegal, but motorcycles it may be a little different just because of safety. So, and I also don't want to be getting fucked with the cops too much. They usually, honestly, they don't bother me that much in my Subaru, you know, with the turbo hood dump, whatever. So, but other than that, I just want to do that just so I can switch it off to be legal. Because I remember on my Volvo, I had blue license plate lights, and they said that was illegal because cars with blue on them are known in the justice system as being armed. So like cop cars have blue lights, so that means they have guns. And so I don't know, whatever, I might have to do white if it becomes an issue. But other than that, I'm just cleaning up the carburetor and hopefully I can go for my first ride. All right, so I didn't record it, but what I ended up doing is draining the fuel draining the fuel out of the gas tank. I cleaned the carburetor one more time, and then I ran that bitch wide open throttle while like the wheel was off the ground just to kind of get it in check. And then I was finally able to drive it. And now that it is running and everything, we're going to be installing this blue Underglow, and I want to put it in the glove box so that way people can't mess with it. So I drilled a nice fat hole right there for my switch, wherever I put it, right here. I don't know if I'm going to be using this switch the whole time, but it's just what I'm going to do for now so I can run it. And I'm going to run the Underglow all the way around the frame, front to rear, just the whole fucking thing so it lights up. But other than that, I'm going to start running the wires for it. So I have the switch ran right there, and I have a wire going straight to the battery, which is this one. It goes down the frame. And then I have the wires coming out. I have the power wire connected there, and I just grounded it to this little piece right here. And now we're starting to zip tie it, and I have it on so that way we can see how it looks. And I have the jumper pack on to also not kill the battery. but we're just routing it at the moment. We just started, but it's looking pretty sick. So we have it completely wired and most of the fairings back on. I don't have the little front and rear pieces, but whenever I flick this switch, you can see this is what it looks like. It kind of makes it more contrasty on camera, but it still looks pretty cool. And then that whole roll I had, that little roll was a perfect amount because you can see it ends right there, and I zip tied it to the other side. That way it points up and kind of comes out through this vent. But you can kind of see it right there. So when I put the other fairing on, when I figure out how to mount it correctly, it'll cover it up. Same with the back. You can see the back one's kind of shown right there, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it out and see what it looks like on the street. Do a little mock-up for you. So you see it's kind of cracked and doesn't want to fit right, but yeah, that'll cover it up, and then you'll be able to see the rear tire. It'll look really good. There's also a piece that goes here that I don't have, and also with the footsteps, the foot pads will make it look way better, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll it out and see how she looks at night. So I have Austin on it right now. He's about to drive down the road so we can see it. Alrighty, well it is the next day and I'm almost out of fuel, and so I'm dead ass about to drive this to the gas station. It isn't that far, and I ended up putting this visor back on just to see how I like it, and I actually like it a lot. But if you see, I don't know if it's flashing, the fuel light was flashing and we were just cruising around, so I'm like about to drive it to the gas station, so I'll keep y'all informed. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, guys. Thanks for watching. So all you have to do to fix a fucking old ass scooter is drain the gas, because that's what I forgot to do, and clean the carburetor, you know, just clean her up a little bit, and then she'll fucking run. So if I would have known to drain the gas, clean the carburetor, and mess around with all the little stuff I messed around, I could have gotten this bitch running in maybe an hour and a half at most. But I got the first tank of gas in it. I got the fucking windshield self-tapped on since it cracked and all this shit's fucked from the last owner, but she's on, and I honestly feel comfortable driving her on the road. I got her up to like a little over 65, and for some reason the speedometer doesn't work, so I'll have to go over that in another video. But other than that, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, add my 2 socials right here, and peace.